just might go!
They nullified it.
It's waved off!
They nullified it. We go into the second overtime.
And Paul Wolfert was already going to the dugout, so confident that it was going to count.
Direk, I want to see the replay.
We'll check it out, folks. The best angle from our replays. My goodness. Here we go. Alapag gets the
Alapag.
screen.
Driving draw. Hitting Bong Rabela for the open side jumper. Hitting.
Butike.
The butike.
Butiging Cubao. Ante naman. Alapag. Hail Mary. Asi gets the ball. Oh no. This just might count. That. Well.
Make your decision.
Well.
Make your decision.
Well, mga kaibigan, our referee, meron tayong replay rule pag end game. Tayo po, wala tayong replay pag end game. And the decision is final. Ang tinawag ni lead referee Cruz ay knockout.
Oh boy, it looks like we're putting the commissioner on a hot seat again. The Barangay Ginebra Kings eventually won the game in the second overtime, 122-117 behind the heroics of Meng and moneyman Jun Limpot.
Usually, on that kind of a play, the referee's judgment is respected by the commissioner's office.
Okay.
But in this particular case, we ruled it that while it is a judgment call, it led to a technical error. Now, explain ko lang yon.
Okay.
The reason behind that is because when the referees huddled, the procedure was the referees would huddle before making a decision whether to count the basket or not when the time expires. After the referees huddle, if it is a unanimous decision, then they can immediately make the call.
Make the judgment call.
Yes.
Okay.
If it is not a unanimous decision, they will have to refer to the timer.
Okay, they have to consult.
Consult
Alright.
the table officials and
There's
the
a
timer.
there's a process that
Yes.
needs to be
Commissioner,
followed.
so tatlong referees,
Yes.
unanimous is how many votes?
Well, dapat tatlo.
Tatlo sila.
Tatlo sila.
So if anybody contradicts,
Yes.
the process is they have to check.
Check with the timer lang. Consult with the table officials, check with the timer. Usually the timer will give his opinion. In the end, it's the crew chief and the referees that make the decision.
But in this case,
Hindi nila ginawa. After that particular game, and once we made that decision, we were in the boardroom discussing rule changes. And one of them was the institution of the instant replay. And I think that's why that game, while masakit for some of the players, it was also a defining moment for the PBA.
who won eventually?
Talk and text.
2003
Talk
All
and
Filipino,
text.
yeah. Talk and text, one all Filipino.
Poetic justice.
Poetic justice.
Correct.
But you're saying that all that we have now, the technology that's focused on making sure that we make the right decision, we make the right calls at the end game, is based on a game that no longer exists in the record books.
Ang hirap na, no?
Parang masakit lahat ang pakinggan.
Di ba? Parang ganun eh, no? At naging landmark, ito yung landmark game that pushed us towards innovation.
And you know, when I was reviewing this, and I remember when I talked to my technical people then, all they told me was, we have to institute this, whether we are still lacking in equipment, in technology, but we have to do it because obviously there has to be a need, there's a need now to put some semblance of reliability in the systems of the PBA and in the calls that the referees will be making. So immediately the instant replay was instituted for last second shots that was reviewable by replay. It was also instituted for stepping on baselines and end lines, as well as the three-point shot.
Ito na yung last 2 minutes, no?
Yes,
Every last 2 minutes
that was
of
it.
the game.
Basically, konting-konti lang. But I think eventually they expanded the instant replay rule of the PBA.